Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group and you are watching to the Market Watch review. Today's global equity markets were lifted by the largest rally in the S&P 500 over 3 weeks. The MSCI Asia Pacific Index rose in the third consecutive session, the longest streak of gains this month. Stoxx 600 in Europe is up for a fourth day and at its highest level since mid-June. Futures in the USA are more stable. The Antipodeans are leading the major currencies rise against the dollar. The exceptions are the Norwegian krona and Swiss Franc, which have suffered minor losses. The price of gold remains near its lowest point. It has held above $1,700 so far this week, but the upside was limited to $1,724 Monday. After rising to nearly $101 yesterday, September WTI is now consolidating. Asian Pacific market. Australia's Treasurer Chalmers has announced the first comprehensive review of the Reserve Bank of Australia in over a decade. Everything appears to be under review, including the inflation targeting framework. Like most central banks, the RBA took a while to get going before it achieved its first high. In May, it has raised the cash target rate by 0.10% to 1.355% in just 3 moves. Next meeting of the RBA is August 2. After jumping 1.25% yesterday, the most in a single month, the Australian dollar is now trending higher. Japanese officials have complained about volatility, but the market has slowed down. The dollar's range has remained the same for the fourth consecutive session. 1 month implied volatility fell from 16% at its peak last month to close to 11.2% today. This is the lowest level in 6 weeks. Tomorrow morning, we'll see the announcement of the June trade figures and the outcome of tomorrow's Bank of Japan meeting. Market of Europe. It is not a market mover by any stretch. The current account deficit in May shows that there is a major force other than monetary policy that is shaping the investment climate. The Eurozone has posted a deficit in its current account for the third consecutive month. Tomorrow is the ECB meeting. Today's euro gain reached almost $1.0275, its highest level since July 6. Today is the last round of Tory MP vote. Sunak is just a few votes away from securing a spot in the final contest of Conservative Party members. Sterling is slightly lower than yesterday's high of $1.2045. Market of America. The June U.S. housing starts fell 2%. This was the first monthly decline in June since March-April 2020. The Bank of Canada will not meet again until September 7 after raising rates 100 BP last week. This means that it will be seeing 2 inflation reports before meeting again. The greenback fell for 3 sessions today against the Canadian dollar. It edged lower to CAD 1.2855. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.